Hello and welcome to the Master's Table. We're back again.
Here we are.
With some more good food.
One more again. It sounds like we were just here, don't it?
Yeah,
It seems like every time we cook, next time it's just turn around and it's time to cook again. And I guess we just enjoy it that much. We're here too much.
Now I'm really going to enjoy this dish because this is more like what I like.
But this is a Southern comfort food here. This is and I know everybody, it ain't just a Southern food, but this is what we're a staple Southern comfort. We got some, look at them pork chops.
Them some big pork chops right there.
We're gonna do some smothered pork chops, and we're gonna do some gravy. Tina's done made up some mashed potatoes. It's supposed to be on here in just a minute.
Yep.
But before we go to break, I wanna tell Miss Trish, thank you so much for watching the show. I think it's Trish. I've said Tiffany. Okay. I think her name is Trish. Miss Trish over in South Carolina. I talked to her on the phone. Her mama watched this show, and she talked about how much they enjoyed it, and it warmed my heart to know that, thank you for taking time and supporting the show. We're gonna get right back onto these pork chops over here in just a minute. We got pork chop. We got the flour. Look, you already got. Go pick up some pork chops. You've already got all this stuff in your cupboard already. I mean, it's easy, simple, quick. This comes together fast. You can do it over rice. You can do it with cream potatoes, whatever you want. The sky's the limit. And some cornbread. Oh, man, yeah, cornbread. I mean, some black-eyed peas. I mean, I could just go on some sweet tea with a little sweat running down the side. I felt something right there. I mean, that's just, the sky's the limit. Southern comfort foods. Just stay with us.
All right, we'll be right back. Oh, welcome back. We're getting ready to do this thing. I wish you could smell it in here. It is smelling good.
Ain't nothing better than bacon time. Over the air aroma. That bacon. Y'all know what bacon smells like. Oh my gosh, it's good. We're just cooking this for some flavor. I want some of that. And just in case we don't have enough bacon grease, I'm gonna use some of this right here. You can buy bacon grease. It's been
I didn't know that till just not too long ago.
Cleaned and strained and all that good stuff. You can buy bacon grease. You're talking about a can full of flavor. I mean, I could almost just get a spoon. Yeah. Just about get a spoon and eat that. I mean, you're talking about flavor. I'm just prepping these veggies a little bit. Before I get too deep into this, let's go ahead and I got to talk about that for a minute. This garlic we've been getting lately. I mean, look at them size of those cloves in that. That's not garlic there. That's an onion, Miss Cleveland.
I know that.
Okay, all right, let's just check. I'm just aggravating you. We're going to go ahead and get these. I've done this in 2 pots because with limited time we got, normally I would cook this and do my pork chops and then do my bacon and do the rest of it, but I want to kind of get 2 things going at one time, so we got time to show you. Very simple. I mean, we're going to start with about a half a cup. And this right here will change just for the fact of how many pork chops you do.
Yeah.
I mean, if you're cooking a whole bunch of pork chops, naturally you're gonna need more flour. But all we're doing is just making a little bit of a flour base right here for the pork chops. And this is I'm gonna put about half of that. That's probably maybe a couple of tablespoons of
bacon
cornstarch. No,
cornstarch,
not baking powder. Cornstarch. Flour. I was wanting to say flour, and I knew it wasn't flour. But we got some cornstarch. Like I say, we just want to give these a light coat, and we want to put a little bit of seasoning. And I guess I'll go ahead and give you a good pro tip right here, right in the very beginning.
Yeah.
If you go ahead and season your flour when you get ready to do like any kind of batter like this, if you'll do it in the beginning and go ahead and put this in there, you just building flavor. That's a good pro tip. Just go ahead and don't ever forget to season. That's black pepper. This is some all-purpose. Y'all know the all-purpose got the garlic and the onion powder and all that good stuff in there. All we're doing is just giving a little bit of flavor. A little bit of flavor. I don't think I want to put no heat in there. Miss Cleveland to get on to me. Not on this dish, but
we appreciate
all we want to do is just kind of mix that and the seasonings you can. I know there's amounts in these. I mean, it's like a table. Let's see. It don't even say in there about the seasonings. Really,
in that case, it's do what you want to do.
Well, I was gonna say measure with your heart. If you like it really season it. But you got to mix it a little bit and get a feel for it. And then I'm gonna add just a little bit more. This is just all-purpose. This is not no heat. This is not the spicy stuff. It's just the all-purpose. And I'm gonna give it
That
one.
you can get from the master's table.
That's right. You can get some of the seasoning. I'm gonna put just a pinch of salt in there. Just seasoning. I say, well, bro, Frank, it looks like a lot, but see, when you mix it up, it's really not.
Do I need to flip that?
Give it another minute. And see, you was talking about a while ago, you was sneezing. Now I'm about to sneeze.
Well, you better get over there.
I will. I'm gonna sneeze all over everything. No, I'm not. No, don't.
Here, I'll hold your nose for you.
Yeah, give that another minute or so. We let that cook just a minute.
5 minutes, I say, you can't breathe?
Yeah, after 5 minutes. Unconscious, and then you're gonna ask me. I know, Lord have mercy, I don't know what I'm gonna do with them. These are very simple ingredients, so like I say, cut that on up to about 3/4 tin. We wanna go ahead, because we're finna cool it off when we put this in here. And really and truthfully, you're not trying to cook this. When we put it in here, we're not trying to cook it all the way done. We don't want to cook it because we're gonna finish cooking it in the skillet with the gravy. And you can, another variation of this, if you don't want to cook it in here, you can, about 350, you can pop it in the oven, cook it for a while, 30 minutes, 45 minutes or so in the oven. You can cook it that way. So, you can cook it either way. If you got some stuff to do and don't want to babysit this, you can pop it in the oven.
You wouldn't make it tough?
Huh?
It don't get tough in the oven?
No, not cooking in that gravy. Not cooking in that gravy. I'm gonna grab me some gloves, Miss Cleveland, before I handle the meat. I don't want the food police getting on to me. I know they will. They out there. They out there gonna get on to me.
I think I need to turn
Yeah,
this.
go on and flip that. Slide it over here so you can get to it. Makes me nervous you having to reach over that other pot.
Well,
Miss Cleveland, I'm trying to help you.
no, you're not.
Yeah, I am.
I wasn't helping, pulling it over here in my face.
Well, yeah, I'm sorry. I was just trying to get it where you wouldn't have to. I'm worried about you reaching over that. That's all I'm worried about.
Yeah. I'm sure you are.
Lord have mercy.
Okay.
Good Southern comfort food. Good. This is good. I mean, you could brown this up. You can make this up, pop it in the crock pot, turn it on low, cut it on that simmer, and it'd be ready when you got back home from church. I mean, it's just that good. So we done seasoned this up. So all we want to do is just put a little coat on these pork chops. And like I say, if we have to make up a little bit more or need some more, we will. But we just want to coat these just a little bit. Just lay it.
Fork in it and put them in here.
Yeah, I'm gonna lay them in there. I got it. I'll show you when I put these gloves on and I'll take these off.
I mean, those are huge pork chops.
Yeah, these are good. These are good sized pork chops. And I'm not trying to, you could make a big liquid batter or whatever and put on. If you wanted to, I don't know how many of these I can get in. I might get all these in there. You could put a thick batter. I don't want to. That's not what we're trying to accomplish today. We're not like a wet batter, I guess I'm trying to say. Like we done. Remember the other week we done some bang bang chicken. And we done that at home the other night, and whew, man, that was
And we did the bang bang shrimp.
We done bang bang shrimp.
Oh my gosh,
yeah, we'll have to do that sometime. We love the bang bang. I like bang bang anything. It's got a little flavor in it, but that shrimp was really good. But still, the chicken is my favorite.
Yeah.
But I like. Let me drop these.
I'll just
Push
back
that
up.
handle. I don't want to grab that. Push that handle that way. I'm gonna set this right there. Get over here a little bit closer. Remember, there's your another tip. Remember what I told you not long ago is when you don't lay it this way, you wanna lay this in and lay it away from you. And all we want to do is get these a little bit brown on each side, and we're not trying to cook these done. We're just trying to get them started and get them. But it don't take them long though.
I'm gonna say all them ain't gonna fit in there.
No, that's the reason why I said that. That other one may not. I don't know if we're gonna be able to squeeze it in there, and that's the reason why I didn't batter it yet. I may have to stick him back in the
They
refrigerator.
might draw up a little bit.
But we're just trying to get these started. We're gonna let these burn. See how that kind of flared?
We're gonna let these burn.
I said that could have.
That's what you said.
Well, I'm gonna say that oil can burn you because see when I put that one in, it kind of jumped.
Oh.
It kind of jumped. So now what we're gonna do? We're gonna save this because we might just use some of this right here for our gravy. So I'm gonna go ahead and take these gloves off. I'm done with that meat right now. And all we want to do, Tina, is just like I said, we just want to brown. I'm gonna cut this up a little bit, and as that temperature comes up, we'll cut it back down in just a minute. Let me rinse off my knife, and I'm gonna continue to work on these vegetables. But I'm telling y'all, this comes together quick. This is like I said, it's one of these things you can finish it up right here on the stove top, or you can put it in the oven and bake it. And there's many different variations of what you can do with this, as far as how you make your gravy or what you put in it. But I'm gonna kind of keep it kind of basic today. We love mushroom gravy. And we love onions, so we just I'm gonna go ahead and chop these. I think I got them chopped. I'll work on the mushrooms here in a minute. But when you cut these, we want to cut them where they're kind of long.
Like
we don't want them. That's right, Tina Cleveland. There it is, Tina C. Got you. But you just want to cut these. I don't want to cut them so small that when they cook in the gravy, then they just cook. You know, they just cook down, and you don't even know that you got them in there.
Yeah.
But I'm just gonna kind of go ahead and be breaking them apart while you let those. So those are like. You could let these cook a few minutes on each side and take them out and throw them on there and throw you some sawmill gravy or some green beans beside it. It's just making me hungry and hungry just to look and think about this right here. But this is one of my all-time food. I love Southern comfort food. I love all kind of food. I love all kind of authentic Cajun, Hispanic, Mexican dishes. I mean, Italian. I like it all.
Just like food.
But this stuff that's cooked in grease that really ain't good for me. Is the stuff that I seem to like and want the most. Y'all pray for me.
It's because where you come from.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, cornbread and chicken, right? Where I come from.
Yeah.
All right, we're going to go ahead. I rinsed these off earlier. I'm just going to go ahead and cut these down a little bit, these mushrooms. And if you don't, y'all saying, oh, I don't like mushroom. Well, you don't have to put them in there, but to be honest with you, when these cook down, you're not even really going to know they in there.
I was looking for a fork.
You need a fork. There's one in there in the back. Pull it back over.
I can use these.
But look, there's a fork in the back. You just got to get to the back.
Oh, okay.
You didn't pull the drawer out quiet enough, Miss
Well, I didn't
Cleveland.
want to hurt you.
I know. Thank you. I appreciate that. I really appreciate that very much.
Let me turn them?
No, give them just another little bit. You can pull one up on one side and see. I just don't know if they've been in there to be brown. All we want to do is brown them. No, let it go a little bit more. We want to get a little bit more brown. A little bit more. I'll go ahead and prep these. And like I said, you can buy these already sliced if you want to, but I ain't gonna lie to you, most time when I go in the grocery store and I get these baby bellas, the ones that's sliced already, they've already kind of changed and got a little bit more darker color, and I just like to cut my own up. It don't take but a second. Don't take but just a minute, Miss Cleveland, to chop them up. So might well cut that up for good measure. So they cook down. They got a lot of water in them. They'll cook down. We'll pop them in there with these onions in just a minute. And what we may do is go ahead and give this a good start right here on this bacon.
Yeah, that piece don't want to get done.
That's all. We can leave them right there. And what we're gonna do, I need to get something to put this on. Let's see.
Here.
Yeah, we can put it right here. Lay that right there. That you won't see a whole lot of fancy dishes around here. We try to keep it as real as we can.
Easy cleanup. Throw them in the trash can. That's it.
Containers that throw away stuff, throw away bowls, plastic, paper plates. We all about all of that.
Yep.
We all about simplifying and making it real easy. So let's clean up. And I'll go ahead and give you another tip. Here's another one, Tina. We might even cut up some of that bacon and put it. I'm gonna leave it over here so we can put the pork chops in there with that. And I'm gonna leave this set of tongs in there. Leave that into the side because I'm gonna go ahead. I'm gonna go ahead and I want to get these onions, get them a head start. Now, if I was trying to cook this real fast, and I'm not really trying to cook it fast today, but if you was really in a hurry, you could put you a little bit of baking soda in with the onions, and then make them cook down and caramelize a little bit faster. But I'm not really in a big, like a showing a big hurry today, so we'll let them cook down. And matter of fact, we'll go ahead and drop some of these. Slide that piece of bacon over a little bit more. I'm gonna drop a few of these mushrooms over here beside it. We just want to let this go ahead and get a head start. And like I say,
good.
Huh?
It's smelling good.
Yeah, this is good stuff right here. Yeah, this one, like I say, this is one of my favorites right here. We go ahead and put that. That'll be enough.
Don't you love just how we just make a mess?
Well, I mean we ain't prim and proper.
That's what I'm saying.
We are not prim.
We feel like we at home.
Yep. We are prim and proper.
Not.
No, we're not.
Don't be fooled.
We're not shit. We just love to cook. I thank God for our opportunity that we're able to cook and able to do these dishes. So let me go ahead. I'm gonna set this over here, Miss Cleveland, get it out the way and cover it up. We'll get this back in the refrigerator in just a few minutes. But you can probably go ahead and give those a flip now. Yep. So like I say, we're not trying to get them like all the way done. We're just trying to get a little bit of a crispy coating on there, and we let them cook on the other side just a few minutes. and we're gonna pull them, and then we'll be ready. And I'll probably dump most of the oil off of this pan, and we're just gonna dump this pan in that pan, that bigger pan, and just keep right on working this. Very simple, very easy. You can let them cook a few more minutes right there, and that'd be good stuff right there. And your pork chops, you want to cook them. And I was looking a while ago trying to find a meat thermometer. I always tell you to have one. I can't even find mine. It's in one of these drawers somewhere. But meat thermometer, you want to at least get these to 145. 150 if you want to. But anything over that, then they're gonna start drying out and get tough. So we just want, like I said, we're not trying to get this all the way done. We're just trying to get just a little bit of crust on that side, like we got on this side. Cut this on up for me, Miss Tina. Cut it up on that high right there, so we can get this on going.
I told you we're gonna bottle that and sell it.
That smell?
Yeah.
If you could bottle that smell right there and just, that would sell out every day. They couldn't keep that on the shelf in the box store.
Yep.
I guess you could say God not only gave us good things to eat, He gave us good smells to while it's cooking, and
I love the smells.
No, leave them alone.
Look at that. That's just such a habit. I just picked it up. It's just gonna do it.
See, we can go ahead. Very optional, according to how much seasoning. Like I said, I'll go ahead and put a little. We'll season those onions and those mushrooms a little bit along the way.
And I know this show airs different places, but if somebody up there sees it up north, I know y'all probably don't cook like this. If you do try it, let us know what you think.
Or if you do cook like this, let us know. I don't know how everybody cooks in different areas.
Yeah, because my niece, they live in California, and her boyfriend cooks. He cooks, well, he is the cook in the house, kind of like us, But he cooks very different. And they came for Christmas one year, and
the other ones.
I cooked a peach cobbler.
Yeah.
And he had never had peach cobbler, and he wanted to try it because he eats really healthy, and he ate peach cobbler, and a little bit later he wouldn't know where to be found. We didn't know where he was at. And we walked in there, and he had laid down on the couch and went to sleep. That sugar had hit him.
We thought he went into a diabetic coma.
He was out like a light. He was like, I can't believe that. Or was it pecan pie? It might have been pecan pie. But anyway.
He ate some of all that. And
it was funny. It was funny. He didn't eat any more the rest of the trip, though. But he said he couldn't handle it but one time.
We took him to an old-fashioned barbecue. We took him on the tour to Deep South, and we fed him some stuff.
Yeah.
His arteries still probably hadn't recovered from what he ate while he was here.
I know. I mean, we laugh about that. It ain't funny, really. But
No, I'm just kidding. But it was. I mean, he just wasn't used to eating like that. He couldn't handle that. That was funny.
Food is good.
Let me go ahead and get that piece of bacon out. Food is real good. I sure do like it. All right, then I'm going to get ready to go ahead and put some garlic in here. And I think I'm just going to these garlic cloves right here, buddy. These things right here are something else. I don't know where they grow them at. If they grow everything, I guess they say everything bigger in Texas, so maybe these garlic cloves come out of Texas. Maybe, I don't know. We're going to go ahead and dump a little bit of garlic.
These are getting pretty brown.
Okay, all right, we're getting ready to take them out. So we're getting ready to do this gravy up. All right, Miss Cleveland. Go ahead and take them pork chops out and move your tongs right there and set this over there. And just go ahead and put those pork chops in there. And I'm going to do away with that grease for you. So that's getting boiled. Look at that right there. Cut that down, Tina. Your eye. So these right here, right where I want to get them. Ooh, I can't let that onion right there fall out. Got to save all that good right there. Now what we're getting ready to do is I'm going to take this. When you get that, I'm going to take, because I want this bigger pot. Go ahead and cut that back eye off. Boy, I can smell that garlic. Man, it smells good. Let me get a hold of this a little bit better. I'm going to get rid of this right here. I got something to put it in right here. Like I say, we don't want to get rid of all the flavor in it, but we're going to get rid of some of it. Right there. I'm going to set that.
It looks very
Leave some
good.
of that.
I got to wipe that off right there.
Yeah, it's okay. It's all right, Miss Cleveland. You're going to make a mess when you're cooking. Just dump this. I'm going to need you to get you one of your spoons. I need you to start stirring so we can get this before we go to break.
Okay.
I'm gonna hand you one of them. Matter of fact, grab one of your wood. If you can get one of those that's got the flat end on it, I don't know if there's one in there. So like that, you already hit.
I knew what I was doing when I put that over here.
I told y'all some of this seasoned flour. Go ahead and kind of spread them out. We're gonna dump. That's about a teaspoon. We're gonna about right. Let's just do that right there. All right, go ahead, Miss Cleveland. Start stirring. Now you like to stir. You got to keep this flour moving. You got to keep that moving right there. Matter of fact, I'm gonna put you a little bit of. I want just a little bit of this right here in there. Flat. Keep it out flat. You want to cook that flour taste out. Keep it moving just like that right there. Cut that out back up. Cut that out back up so we can get this gravy put together before we got to go to break. I'm just putting just a little more touch. This is something you got to look. You put a little bit more cooking oil. I'm just adding a little bit more of that bacon grease. We just want to cook that raw taste out of that flour. Let that just keep on stirring. You don't want it to burn, but you want to cook that. Just keep on round and round and round. I know it looks like a paste and it don't look like it's much of nothing right now, but
I bet it's fixing to, ain't it?
One more little dab right there. Just keep on stirring. Just keep on moving. Oh yeah, it's listening to get just real good. Just keep on moving that. Brown that flour. Don't take it, but just a little bit. Go ahead and that's 2 ounces of orange juice. I'm gonna put about
juice. Did y'all hear that?
Orange juice. That's about half of that. Just keep on moving it. I know it don't look like much, Miss Cleveland, but just keep on moving.
Orange juice.
That might be. But I'm gonna keep on. If you need some more liquid here in a minute, just keep on moving it. Keep on. We're gonna have this ready right here to pop in the oven before we go to break. Just keep on. I'm gonna get you a little bit more. We're gonna need a little bit more. Just keep on stirring. The more you stir, the more it cooks, the thicker it's gonna get. I'm gonna put just. You're gonna probably need about another cup or so. Keep on stirring. This is just one of them things you got to keep that wrist moving. I'll give you a little bit more. Just keep on. I know it looks like it messes it up. Just keep on stirring. Looking pretty good.
Give me a shirt that says that.
All right. What'd you do if you're? Let me swap places with you. We're gonna before we got to go to break this. We're gonna go ahead and. Oh, look at that! Right. Go ahead and dump the rest of that chicken broth in there. We probably wind up putting about 3.5 cups, and you could put a little more. Let's go ahead and drop these. Watch this, 'cause we're gonna drop these in there before we go to break. We're gonna pop this in the oven. Y'all to just hang with us, and just for some good measure, for some flavor, we're gonna drop one of them in each side.
I know somebody out there is gonna say, "Good Lord."
This is good stuff. Look, we're gonna pop this in the oven. Y'all don't go nowhere. Y'all stay with us. We're going to bring this out right here. We're going to have some cream potatoes to go with it here in just a few minutes. Come back right here on the master's table. Well, welcome back. Here we are. I told y'all we was going to be back in just a little bit with these smothered pork chops. Y'all remember that leftover bacon we had over here to the side? Why go buy bacon bits when you can make your own bacon bits? So I was just chopping, giving this a little rough chop. I'm gonna pull this out. Let me go ahead and give you a tip. And while Tina's reading your verse of today, I'm gonna get these pork chops out. You know how we come home and we put flowers? You know when I give you flowers, you put them in water. Don't look at me like I won't ever give you no flowers. She fusses at me. She says, "Oh, you shouldn't have got them flowers." But I do get them flowers. You know, all right, now be for real. You put them in water. Look, when you buy like herbs and fresh herbs that you pick up, you know, to go in your dishes and stuff, you have some left over, instead of putting them in the refrigerator, and where they all, you know, they get stuck to the back and they get soggy. Look, put them in the water, same way. Put them on your counter, and they'll stay fresher longer. So.
We're gonna have to try that.
Yep, that's a good one there.
Okay. All right. Well, let me give you your verse of the day. Hebrews 13:5. Keep your life free from love of money, and be content with what you have, for he has said, "I will never leave you nor forsake you." Oh, we all need to listen to that, because people People love their money, and, you know, we got to have money to live, but y'all remember, it ain't everything. And I can testify that we have downsized, and we're probably happier right now than we've ever been, aren't we?
Happier than I've been in a long, long time. Yep, so, God has been good to us.
It's worth it, so remember that.
Boy, that's a sermon in itself. It's worth it.
It's worth it.
All right, let me grab one of these out just so y'all can see what it looks like. It's been cooking for about 30 minutes or so, so we're gonna, ooh, wait, look at that, Miss Cleveland. Smothered pork chop.
Smothered and covered.
I mean, I could put some of that gravy on the top, but there it is.
Side it with some mashed potatoes or rice. I love rice, or noodles. Try it and let us know.
And come back right here. Meet us right here at the master's table.
God bless.